EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for December 22nd, 2021. Wednesday's video forecast is sponsored by the Walters and Zrinski team at Keller Williams Real Estate, with over 20 years of real estate experience serving not only the Lehigh Valley and Pocono region, but also portions of Berks, Bucks, Carbon, Monroe, and Schuylkill counties. Reach out to the Walters Zrinski team at Keller Williams Real Estate to get your up-to-the-minute local real estate forecast on inventory, market conditions, current rates, and pricing. See for yourself what Michael and Sarah can do for you, and find out what sets them apart in the real estate industry. They can be reached at 610-867-8888, and that is the Walters and Zrinski team at Keller Williams Real Estate, proud sponsors of the Wednesday forecast video. So today we're going to have a cold front move through. It's going to be a dry front, so it's going to be moving in rather early. This sped up over the last 12 hours or so, 12 to 24 hours since I did the video last. It looked like it was going to come in through later in the day. Because it's coming in earlier, there's a bigger temperature spread today. So our northwest areas are going to be only managing the middle 30s today, while far southeast it's going to be in the mid 40s until that front completely pushes through, and then temperatures will hold. They won't continue to climb. So this front's going to move through this morning in our western areas and then work its way eastward from there. It won't take too long to do that. Again, it's just going to be a dry frontal passage. It's going to become mostly sunny once that moves through, and the winds are going to pick up. So you know the cold front is through because we'll have some cold air advection-related wind today. Here is the NAM simulated wind gust going forward here through this is looking at this morning, so it's relatively calm this morning early. And then the winds are going to pick up. Generally this afternoon and evening we'll have wind gusts that are commonly 10 to 20 miles per hour, with some peak gusts in the 25 to 30 mile per hour range occasionally, okay? And that's going to be with this cold air advection wind coming in. And then once we get into the early evening hours, once it does get past mid-evening, we start to diminish those winds, and that trend continues overnight into Thursday morning. So it's not going to be too big of a deal, just your normal cold air advection-related wind coming through today. Okay, so mostly sunny today once that moves through. It's going to be a cold night again tonight. Many areas getting into the teens. It's another one of those really cold mornings coming up. And then Thursday is going to be rendered colder again behind that cold front, with most areas across our region in the 30s. The exception might be down here by the Philadelphia region where they may touch 40. Elsewhere, you're in the 30s here for highs on Thursday. It should be a mostly sunny start to the day. We might have clouds increasing later in the day because we have this little weak wave moving up to the north here, and it may be close enough to clip our northern areas with some snow. Snow showers, not a big deal. But here is the NAM future simulated radar for Thursday evening as that moves through. So I think most of the day is dry, and then you're going to have an increase in clouds very late in the day up in these areas, ahead of a few snow showers, quick moving snow showers moving through, not a big deal. And that is just for our far northern areas. North central PA, northeast PA, maybe touching northwest New Jersey a little bit on the way out. And this is for Thursday night, okay? Thursday evening and night. So that is not a real big deal. Second one comes in. This is going to be overrunning precipitation on Christmas Eve, and it is along a warm front. So you have an area low pressure, weak area low pressure, and a weak warm front moving along that. So there could be a little bit of a mix up here in those same areas, northeast PA and far northwestern New Jersey, some maybe brief snow. If you're going to see any flakes Christmas Eve, it's most likely going to be up in this northeast corner of Pennsylvania, far northwestern New Jersey. And continue back to the NAM to show you what that does here. It does, in fact, have this coming through the warm front. Now, there's not a lot of precipitation with this, very little, in fact. So you could have some snow flakes, at least, as it's showing here in the far northeastern corner of Pennsylvania and far northwestern New Jersey. And then that continues up in New York State after that. So as far as White Christmas is concerned, this is not White Christmas. It's just going to give you some flakes. Some ambiance flakes on Christmas Eve will be nice, but that was during the evening here that it's showing, kind of like mid to late evening. It's showing right now on the NAM. Some other things have that too, a little bit mix or snow initially, then just a few showers, but not that, probably 1/10 of an inch or less. It's not a big deal. Okay, once we get to Saturday, there's another trailing wave that's going to be behind that warm front, and there could be, as we get into Christmas Day afternoon and evening. Now, this is a change from yesterday because this trailing wave was not in this position. Now it's showing that there could be a few showers later in the day on Christmas Day and going into the evening, maybe even a very early Sunday morning. We left out those low chances on Sunday morning for maybe a leftover shower and then giving way to sun on Sunday. But it's going to be mild here on Christmas Day, but not as mild as it looked a few days ago. Okay, so we're looking at a lot of temperatures in the 50s, maybe even approaching 60 in our southern areas. Now it's no longer looking like that. It's looking like upper 40s to low 50s. Okay, so it's still warm, still warmer than it should be on Christmas, but not a blowtorch completely. So you will have those showers around in the afternoon, and as soon as this passes, the cold front, it follows it, so it's not going to be something that really spikes in temperatures here on Sunday or excuse me, Saturday or Sunday. Again, Sunday you're going to have clouds giving way to partial clearing in the afternoon, and then we have another system coming at us. I think we're mostly cloudy here on Monday. You have an increase in clouds late in the day. This system here is another one that's a little trailing wave. This is going to be one after another with these repeat waves here. But the models are really not agreeing on this period at all. It's one of those deals where the models are changing every 6 hours. So I'm getting a lot of people coming to me, either us on the Facebook pages. I really don't mess with the Facebook page too much anymore. But there's a lot of people making comments on the Facebook page and to my personal Twitter account. And, I have a thread I put up yesterday on the Twitter page about the upcoming pattern. Whatever these models change every 6 hours, somebody will see blowtorch and warmth and kicking the can down the road with a pattern. I still think it's going to be slightly behind what we originally projected. We said somewhere between the 26th of the month and New Year's Day that we have a change. It's actually going to be a couple days after that, maybe early in that first week of January, that we see any change to slightly below average temperatures. But before then, you're going to have these systems that are going to keep coming in here and might be a little bit too warm, except for maybe a little bit of a wintry component to them initially, and then it changes over to rain. That's going to be the kind of the pattern we're going to be with straight through the New Year's Day at least. And then after that point, we might turn a little bit cooler, so these systems will become a little bit more of a wintry side to them. Okay, so these are changing every 6 hours. I would just say just ignore them for now. We're staying the course with what we are expecting early January to have a flip to colder temperatures a little bit more consistently, and we're going to keep riding that until the bull bucks us. Okay, so that's what we're doing right now, not going and flipping or changing our minds with every 6 hour model run. So I would suggest you do the same. Just sit back and let it evolve. It's a difficult time for the models to figure out right now with a lot of these short waves around, a lot of different things going on with the Matt and Julian oscillation and things like that. So just take a break from that. What comes, and we shall follow and track. And if there's something there, we will certainly let you know. But right now, this is looking like the pattern here going up until New Year's Day. I'm EPA Dwayne meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for December 22nd, 2021. Have a great Wednesday.